Here we go now, chat. Here we go now, chat. Welcome to the show now, chat. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Welcome to the UFC Vegas 112 live show. I'm here to chop it up for the next hour and a half plus. You know, I'm just hanging out. Christmas themed, but not in the full Santa suit because I didn't want to overplay it out. I'm doing a Santa Claus cosplay again the day before Christmas Eve, so I didn't want to play it out and do it today again. If you're wondering where's the Santa suit, I'm bringing it out next week. Not well, I guess the week after next. Next week it'll just be typical AJ hanging out. But how you guys doing? Good to see everybody. What's crack-a-lackin'? Welcome to the live show. It's a beautiful Friday. Happy to be back on business with you beautiful people hanging out. We got a big show after this stream, the weigh-in recap show. It is the final UFC weigh-in recap show of the year and genuinely brings a tear to my eye. It brings a tear to my eye. UFC's gone for 6 weeks. What am I going to do? Well, I promise you I will keep you entertained. Next week, I'll be doing the Jake Paul breakdown. I'll also tune into the live for that. You know, I got plans. I got plans. And then when I get back, I'm going to be out of town. When I get back, Tuesday, December 23rd, understand this is going to be the gaming stream extravaganza, the best gaming stream yet. I am going to kick your all's asses in UFC 5 dressed as Santa Claus. So make sure you tune in. Santa Claus plays UFC 5 is going to be a special show. And then I'll have some end of the year type content, some predictions for next year, etc., etc. But obviously, you know, I am planning on enjoying the first week off and just, you know, keeping the content chill. I'll be on the road, so I'll do what I can. Hey, holiday spirit, Jay, always, man. Would you rather serve life in prison, solitary confinement, or execution? Definitely life in prison. I'm not getting a rusty KZ this time. KZ, I never wanted the rusty KZ. I hyped you up so much, bro. People think they're going to whoop you in UFC 5. We need to have you do a gaming stream after mine, and then people can fucking go play KZ after, head to head. Face-offs look good. I'm hyped. Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun card. Coming in like Piotr Jan. Let's go, KZ. What's up, Hernanov? What's crack-a-lackin'? Perfect time, AJ. Finally got day off work. Just made some food. Now I got my favorite show on. Hey, Hunty Wunty. W, my friend. Trying to jump on the next members stream. We'll be doing them during the off weeks. Should do a summary video from every lock of the week. You know, that's honestly not a bad idea. That could work. The lock of the week, year in review. Actually a solid idea. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Yeah, that would be dope. That's a good idea, Beans Vault. I think that's solid. We could go over some of the best wins of the year. Special episode on who should be in the UFC. You know what? There's not enough mainstream talent outside of the UFC to really do a video on that anymore. Like a best prospects could work, but that's really it. Anyone miss weight? I saw everybody on weight, my friend. My best and worst predictions of the year. Actually a good idea. I like that. $2025. What a beautiful year. Fight Pass removing LFA and other regional promotions. Where will they go? Just on YouTube, I presume. Yeah, it's definitely a change. Because I thought the LFA and the UFC were pretty tight. was a good feeder league to the UFC for how many years, you know? Very strange. Yeah, it's freaked me out a little bit. Hey, what's up, Noado Caso? Chat. You know, I played Noado Caso in UFC 5 randomly online and then saw him in chat the next day. Absolute W. The best fight companion. The thing is, the best clips from the fight companion is probably the fucking Phil Rowe moment, but I can't even fucking deal. MMA experts, year in review. You looking forward to more dirty boxing cards? Is dirty boxing doing events during the UFC off weeks? Do they have some fight cards? Because I haven't seen. When you look up DBX, dirty boxing doesn't even come up. Dirty Boxing Championship. They got nothing scheduled, dude. They should be doing one soon. I think they're making the mistake not jumping after something soon. I think they should get after it right away. ASAP. They should be doing shit during the off weeks. Every league is chilling and not doing content or fights during the off weeks. It's so weird. MMA Experts Backyard Bonanza, start a Florida regional promotion. That would go hard. Hey, the brawl at the Bay. Hey, Sober J cooking the parlays. What's up? What's up, Cal Chem? Sober J's feeling great. 6 weeks in UFC. Please tell me it's a bad dream. I wish that I could tell you that. I really wish I could, but no. It is life. It is real life. There is going to be 6 weeks. No UFC. Well, technically it's what, 5 weekends in UFC? It's next week, the week after, the week after that, the week after that, week after that. Then that's 6th week they're back. What's up, AJ? Crushing chest right now after a week on the toilet. Good to be back. Hope you're good. Hey, let's go, Lil Z. Savage mode. I'm feeling good. Gonna be so desperate for fighting. Might go to Broadway and pay the homeless people to fight. Is crazy. AJ, did our locks look? Costa and Kevin, how'd they look? Ready to go. Prepared. Confident. You know who looked good on the scale? Guillermo Pat looked pretty good on the scale. Dude looked intense. Guillermo Pat looked like menace to society. You know who else looked good? Bobby Green. Respect to him. Lance Gibson looking in shape too. Short notice gangster Thompson looked ready to be there. Everybody looks solid. Is Errol Zimmerman looking? Oh, is he knocking out Alex Simon this Saturday? How many kickboxing matches does Alex Simon have? I know that he's a powerlifting champ, but how many kickboxing fights does he have? How many fights? Wake me up on January 24th is crazy. Put you in a time capsule. You think Bobby lumps up Lance Gibson? It's possible. Hey, Robert Wiegman, thank you for $4.99. Which one fight you were totally off predicting? Did you have Connor when he fought Habib? You are the UFC hack. Hey, thank you, Robert Wiegman. You know what was a pick that was really off for me this year? I would say I fumbled the bag big with Makachev Jack Della. That was bad. That was one of my most disappointing moments, I'd say, prediction-wise of the year. That seems like the one. Marab versus Jan. Yeah, but like, you know, Jan absolutely over-delivered. Makachev just looked as good as expected. cryogenically freeze me until the 24th, I will see what I can do for you, bro. I'll see if I can get you frozen. I know Fight Pass is shutting down, Gray Shirt, at the end of a fucking era, huh? I'm not ignoring you, Brenda. I just didn't even see it, bro. Holy shit, my bad. My bad, dog. I see your chats. Don't worry, homie. I can't believe you picked Jasmine over Man. That was one of the worst picks of the year. But it's okay. I picked Brown over Bonefim. Everybody was thinking Brown was the fucking underdog, but I was like, nah, Bonefim handles. And then I was like, oh, Jasmine, fucking terrible call. I think my favorite prediction is calling the fucking sub on Jordan. Alex Simon, 1-1 in MMA, 1-0 in kickboxing. You know, Errol Zimmerman, how old is he? I feel like I've heard of him for years. Brown got shit on worse than I could have ever imagined. He got absolutely done dirty. He made Bonefim look like a world-class striker. Paramount is going to be including all the UFC fights, and I'm assuming the UFC library of fights. Yeah. We'll see. Am I picking Bobby Green, Jay? I think I might pick Lance Gibson, Jay, officially. No. The official prediction is after this. I might go Lance Gibson, Jay. Was Walker an underdog against Kennedy? I know I picked him. He was an underdog. Looking back, that's fucking crazy. I think Buchecha is getting knocked out. I agree. Your best pick of the year was plus 1,000 live bet on Magny against Matthews at the beginning of round 3. That's a Mystic Mac call, Beansville. He's 39. Yeah, I mean, Simon doesn't have the experience. Will favor the side of Zimmerman to go out and win. How many fucking kickboxing matches does Zimmerman have? I remember hearing about him in like 2015. Errol Zimmerman, Bone Crusher. Well, he fought Arthur Spielka in MMA recently. Dude, Arthur Spielka is actually kicking some ass in MMA. That's wild. Got knocked out in 14 seconds. That was crazy. But he's 4-1. Zimmerman's still a bad motherfucker. Yeah, Alex Simon. 1-2 in pro boxing. 1-1 in MMA. Dude, I don't think he has a chance. He's a great power lifter. I follow him on Instagram. Guy's an absolute tank of a human being, but I think the powerlifting champ is probably going to look like a bodybuilder getting knocked out by a high-level striker. How old is Alex Simon? Doesn't say. Errol Zimmerman, 39. Listen, he's still, I think, got some fight left in him. What's his kickboxing record? Is it written down? Do they have it? 86, 29, and 1? What the fuck? Jesus, dude. This guy is a fighter beyond fighter. 86, 29, and 1 is insane. Wow. Cop made weight, yes. I only went against you when you chose Hill over Roundtree. That was a terrible call for me. You know way more than me, so I pretty much piggyback your logic. And sometimes it works in the contrary of my pick, bro. So I respect it. Altercation between Protez and somebody? I didn't see a Protez altercation. He was in an altercation with a fighter at CZ. I mean, you know, Prates sometimes gets pissed off. Did a cop point deduction make it into PropAholics last night? Did not, actually, sadly. What would I like next for Mirzakhanov? Depends what they do with Gushkov. Maybe Gushkov, Mirzakhanov, if they're not going to do a Blachowicz rematch. Or they could do Mirzakhanov versus Khalil, because that'd be great. That would be 10 out of 10. He knocked out both Verhoeven and Badr Hari, and Alex Simon's going to end up beating him? Come on. Prates, he was out of smokes. What happened was he was a little drunk. He ran out of cigs, and down it all goes, man. Travis Fulton, he was wild, man, how many fights he had. Your anti-Godfather J picks this week are Fry, Santos, Robertson, Green, and Royval. Hey, good luck, Brendo. Giat Santos. Giat. I see why. I mean, I don't think you have bad picks. They're sensible calls. If Robertson gets her down, Lemos is in trouble. If it's striking, Lemos thrives. It really comes down to the what if, you know? Where does the fight take place? Where does the fight take place tells all, you know? Ooh, scratch the mic. Jillian Robertson's a certified gangster on the ground. That's the thing. Like, Jillian on top, that's trouble. Jillian on top is a problem, you know? We'll see. It all comes down to this. Luana Santos, the baddest biddy on the roster. Luana Santos is a badass. Luana Santos is a dangerous woman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I do think that Cronin's striking is good. I don't even find Luana Santos all that, but she's an OnlyFans slut, bro. I find that completely unattractive. Jillian winning? Maybe. If she gets it to the ground, she can win, but she gets caught up kickboxing. Amanda Lemos is striking is levels ahead. 3-bet money line. Right now, off the top of the dome, what are the odds preferences? You think she's the most attractive? I don't think so. Crazy how Khalil is the best fighter in the world for a little less than 2 rounds. Khalil Roundtree is elite for 2 minutes. You doubt she's posting wild shit on OF like Eileen Perez? Dog, I don't think so. I clicked on the page and I was like, wow, this is not like a Stipe Miocic's working out saying that he's just posting content. Most attractive on the roster? I'd say like Natalia Silva's up there for me. Mackenzie Dern, of course. Somebody that I'm forgetting. I mean, when Lipsky was around her. Belbita. Bro, I can't remember the last time Lemos finished anyone. True. But if the takedown defense holds up, just striking, she'll show out for sure. Do it, Brendo. Do it. You need a plus 200. That's all you need, please. Plus 200 is all you need. And you said please, which I do appreciate. What about Oleksiejczuk? Amasov and Nzechukwu. Or instead of Amasov, you could go Vallejos. That works. I didn't see the pics you sent in Discord. My bad. I haven't looked at Discord. I just posted the notes from last night in Discord. Jamal Hill trashing Helwani. He's sick of Helwani's bullshit. That's why. She's using all of her finishing power in a camcorder instead of the cage. That's the problem, Beansville. Exactly. Eileen Perez posted straight up pornography. Holy shit. Eileen Perez, another one, bro. Shaking ass in front of her kid. I'm like, what the? 2-hour drive home. Well, at least you got the stream for a lot of that drive. At least you got Stream J hanging out. Dude, her son is certainly going to be scarred with mother issues, later in life. Then I got to grab my son and we got to go get the wife from work. How's things, twin? Hey, I'm proud of you, Brady. You're a good fucking father and husband, all right? Stream cutie pie, Jay. Just chill, Jay. I need to pay for the child support, Jay. I guess that is true. Eileen Perez is filthy, but I respect the hustle. Listen, make that bread. Make that bread as best you can. Yeah, I'm with KZ on that. I don't know, man. She's too much. You got 50 centimeters of snow overnight? My God, I'll check Discord just for you. Let's look at Discord right now. Let's check it out. Holy shit. That's crazy, bro. That's a lot of snow. My word. Looks good, though. It's like a winter wonderland. Love that, bro. I love the winter wonderland, though. That's cool. The winter wonderland is beautiful. I'm going to try to be more active in the Discord during the break, dude. You know? Oh, shit, man. I'm fucking sneezing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big J in the business. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We're at 30. Who did I predict for McGregor Aldo? Dude, I didn't even have the channel back then. But at the time, I think I was rooting for Aldo, picked McGregor. But I don't know, man. I was a kid at the time. I don't remember for sure. Yo, AJ Vallejos, Cesare Amasov is only given plus 137. Please, brother. I said Vallejos, Amasov, Cesare, or you could go Vallejos, Cesare. I'm meaning that you could alternate Amasov and Vallejos and put it within Zechiku, bro. That's what I said. If you need something close money. There you go. Amasov by sub, I think. Method of victory, I think Amasov is going to submit Neil Magny. You got Royval easy. Damn, bro. Royval easy. That's a fucking the balls he take, but I respect it. Royval easy, bro. He's not playing around. Easy for Royval. Hype the damn video. What's up, Keel? Thank you, bro. Psyched for all day. Tomorrow, the stream's going to be a spectacle. Tomorrow's going to be the fucking showcase of all showcases, man. I'm stupid excited for tomorrow. I'll feel like damn giddy kid on Christmas tomorrow. Hey, the knockoff Diet Coke. Have a jolly, jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year, Jay. Oh, Hey, good luck. Good luck, Midget Don. I'm rooting for you, man. Cop is going to lose for that energy. Royval definitely seems like the good guy in this fight. I'm picking the villain, man. Video hyping like an iPhone thing. I don't know. It's a new thing YouTube started. The hype the video option. Make sure you hype the video too. You know, I went to the gym before the stream today, guys. Call me a savage, Jay. Getting up and getting it done nice and early. Quick and to the point, Jay. Straight to business, Jay. I got it done because I was like, you know, wake up, gym, stream, video, and then date night, sushi night. You think UFC reporters will start asking better questions next year instead of what does this win mean for your career? No. No. They're not going to. Those are expect those questions. What does this win mean for your career? Well, uh, well, what's the investigation, Brenda? What did we find about Luana Santos? Media will still be controlled by the UFC, of course. Exactly. Brendo did some deep diving because we were talking about Luana Santos having an OnlyFans. Asplund needs fat removal. It's really just a loose skin. Asia, I love you, but that shirt's so ugly. Are you fucking kidding me? You don't like this Christmas shirt? Are you serious? No love? Dude, I didn't want to wear the Christmas sweater again. How many fucking videos am I going to do it in this week? So I figured I'd wear a different Christmas shirt that I have. Come on, bro. No fucking respect here. When did I start the channel? 5.5 years ago? Hey, I respect that, Brenda. All right, so she keeps it a little bit classier. Patrick Hiberania fights Kevin Jusaitama. Nah, I don't know him. You got badly destroyed on UFC and NFL last weekend. You need to bounce back. Bounce back, White Flock. I wish you number the best. Shirt makes it look like you smoke methanol. Jesus. Only thing people are saying is Kennedy gasses and has no ground game. The opposition is good there, so the only doubt is Kennedy. At the end of the day, I mean, his grappling defense isn't bad. He just caught in an inside heel hook by Volta Walker. That's fucking crazy, Brendo. I didn't know that Perez was posting that type of shit. That's nasty, bro. But hey, she got to make her money somehow, bro. That's what she wants to post. Let her do her thing. I didn't know that Eileen Perez was doing that on her OnlyFans. Jesus, essentially a fucking OF porn star. You've seen the leaks? Holy shit. You think Kape has a good chance of losing a decision? Some say it's a knockout or bust for Kape. I think Kape can win a decision. I think people are really underplaying his ability to keep up a pace. I think there's a lot of doubt about his gas tank for some reason, but I think he's good to go. Damn, dude. Eileen Perez takes it to another level. That's wild. Yeah, she has a full ass kid and everything. I think Kape can win a decision too, right? Seems like there's this weird narrative that she. Holy shit. Sorry, I got distracted, White Fly. The weird narrative that Kape doesn't have cardio. Holy shit, Brendo. At least you're honest, man. Respect to Gunnar Brendo. Highly pressed, nasty as fuck, and not in a good way. Holy fuck. Brendo is exposing everything. Respect to him, though. Who do you think Kyle Dawkins should fight next? I would say Kyle Dawkins is in a spot where he's close to top 15, but he's probably one away. When her kid's in school, they're going to show videos of his mom getting a yoink. Bro, I couldn't even imagine that. God damn. That's terrible. That's god awful. Stormy Normie, man. Yeah, Stormy's going to subscribe. He's funny as fuck. Do it, Stormy. Do it. Do it and report back, dude. Stormy's a savage for that, bro. Oh my God. Rewatch Royval versus Van last night. She was a banger. Cult classic banger. Royval and Van was badass, dude. I think that Royval and Kape could be another cult classic banger, too. Another cult classic certified banger. Cult classic savagery. Brendo knows, bro. He's investigator Brendo. Brito's opponent looked like shit, though. I think Brito wins. I mean, the guy's coming in on short notice. Tough kid, though. Amasov, Kennedy, Vallejos, Lock City. I think 3-leg hits. I agree with that completely. Exactly. Spend that money on a parlay. You can make more. Exactly, bro. No, spend money on Goon, brother. Spend money on parlay and forget. The right way to handle things. If Brito gets Wellmaker, that would go crazy. I mean, the kid he's fighting is good. The kid he's fighting is fucking solid. He's not battle tested like Brito, though. Brito's got the years in this shit. Send 2 to 3 years, Dagestan, forget. Make it easy, bro. Exactly. Well, we got long lost cousins, Matthew and Trey Good in the chat. Shout out to both of them. Discovering themselves in chat is actually a pretty crazy way. We reunite families in this chat. Distant families are reunited here. What a spectacle. It's such a special thing. I bring people together, man. The long lost cousins are reunited. That's like a tearjerker. I feel downright emotional about it. That's beautiful. I might cry. Matthew Good's your second account, White Flock. Hey, shout out to you and your fucking long lost cousin, man. Maybe you guys will link up in real life. I remember I saw this fucking thing. I don't know if it was Jerry Springer or something. It was these two gay dudes that fell in love. Find out they're actually brothers, long lost brothers. Age got so distracted when I talked about the leak, stopped in mid sentence. You really did. You froze me, dude. You froze me. I was like, what? I couldn't even think about the cop fight. It made you howl. It was wild. You guys are brothers. Like, that's fucking crazy. Wow. How do they not know? I guess there was just no idea until they came in the show. I don't know if it was acting though, right? It's like, the incest too. It's pretty fucking insane. People glazing Croden. I mean, I get it, but Luana has a good ground game. Luana's ground game is legit, but I just think her striking is pretty mid. Nobody missed weight on this card. Everybody was on point and on weight. No misses, dude. Royval always seems to step up as the underdog. Kape seems to disappoint when he's close to breaking out. Can't bet this line on Kape. It is too wide for Kape Majestic. I totally agree. I wish the line was closer. It's really like blown out in the water, favoring the side of Kape, which is wild. When the goon calls, the goon calls. Exactly, Brendo. You do what you got to do. You handle the business as you need to, homie. Also, chat, handle the business some more and hit the like button. We're at 38. Let's get 40. 40 likes, 40 minutes. That's the goal. We're going 1 of 1. The goal for today is to match the likes with the minutes streamed. I think that's a very respectable goal as well. What do you guys think? I think so. Kape was smiling and low-key. I was imagining him getting smoked soon. What do you think? I feel like if Royval wins by finish, it's more likely a sub than a knockout. You know? I'm handling business, Jay. Exactly. Exactly, Brendo. I guess you're handling business. I guess that's probably what you're referring to. Regret not picking up Kape and Vallejos both at minus 200 a few days ago, but the odds flew fast. Bro, you sometimes you got to go out and get it now. You'd like to see Kape lose. If Brandon Royval can take his back, I think he could threaten with a sub if he can get on top. But if they're just kickboxing, I really favor Kape style. Mossad J. I got to round in with Asplin Thanksgiving morning. He's a cool ass dude. No way that fight goes 10 minutes. That's fucking cool that you got to hang out with him. How is he in training? What does he move like? Is he a pretty solid striker like we think? As good as advertised? Kape might be humbled, but I don't know if Royval's humbling him. I think Kape is going to get some better shots, so I just see Kape beating him. Big respect to Asplin losing 200 pounds or whatever it is. He was 525, bro. That's like 250 pounds. That's crazy. Being 525 pounds is insane. I love how Asplin does the fat boy gimmick and shakes his chunk. It's the right way. Embrace it. Just nice timing sparring, more playful, if anything. It's still cool that you got to move with a UFC heavyweight. Problem is, Kape has fought no one, and Royval has beat some of the best. Kape has fought Pantoja, though. Kape's fought some good opposition. Asplin lost a Chris Barnett worth of weight is insane to think about. He literally lost Chris Barnett off his body. And now he's in the UFC. Talk about a turnaround. Bro. Imagine this dude was 5'20". I'm going to the UFC. Be like, and I'm going to the fucking moon. All right, by foot, you know? And then he pulls it off. Shit. AJ looks like a webcam girl manager. Thank you, Jack Barnsky. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. That was exactly what I was going for. That Anthony guy beat on contester is better than Sean, in my opinion. I think that Sean Sharaf's getting dusted. Yeah, I think fair analysis for sure. Got 400 on this card. Most I've bet your picks got me up. Last card. Hope we do it again. Hey, let's go, G plays. Let's make magic happen. Out ice fishing with my buddy. My buddy has a freaking hotel of a shanty. We have a generator going and a 36-inch TV going. You're going to talk to Walleye, showing love from Uke, Michigan. Hey, shout out to Jordan Harper. Ice fishing like a savage, man. I hope that you catch something crazy. What type of fish can you catch ice fishing? I never been. Croton plus 3.5 plus Horth Blada goes the distance plus 100. Chicks, man. I get it. I get the chicks calls. I look like an adult film director from the 70s. That I respect. Ripping dabs in the ice and tuned into AJ. What could be better? Honestly, that sounds like heaven. That sounds amazing. Came by to like the stream, but I plan to watch PropAholics now. Catch you later. Have a great stream. Hey, W Pluto Rambo. Thanks for tuning in and dropping a like. I hope you enjoyed PropAholics too, bro. What do you think about Kennedy fight under 1.5 and under 2 takedowns for Marcus? Dude, I just think Buchecha is so mid. He might win, but I don't know. I think Nzechukwu's going to tune him up on the feet. Call me Shanti J, bro. Shanti J in this bitch. Can I sing you a C? I don't know what that means. Walleye. I don't think I've ever had that before. Nah. I've never had a walleye. Bro, I live, completely down south. So, yeah. Fish selections are different. Over here, big things like grouper and shit. Francis interview. Only watch the highlights. I know Guru was doing a video on it. Did he release that video? Let's see. Francis Ngannou's disaster interview with Helwani. Dana proved right all along. 108,000 or 108,000. 175,000 views. 1 hour and 8 minutes long. That's a fucking video and a half, dude. Holy shit. Ron Jeremy J. How'd you guys know? 2 G's on Vallejos and Oleksiejczuk Moneyline. I think both win. I'm with it on both. Dennis said he got physical with him, then changed the story. I saw that. I'm like, he walked it back. I'm like, wait, so did it not happen? But see, Amasov fight ended inside the distance. I really think he's live to hit a submission. You had a 19x prop bet parlay on $50. Hey, W, Lano. That's amazing. Guru's video was great. Said Francis is a downy. Oh, shit. You see an Amasov inside distance? I am. Can we blame Jamal Hill for risking it for Joanna? He was single at the time, so no. Anyone who hates on Ngannou needs to educate themselves on the whole situation that happened with the UFC. I think it was more just the interview was a botched interview with Helwani. I think he fumbled the bag with that interview, honestly. Top 2 most confident picks. I like Vallejos or Oleksiejczuk. Jamal, he realized, bro, that risking it for the Polish biscuit was not the vibe. You know? He said the energy didn't match, and he bailed out on that shit. I like what he said. He took his ball and went home. That's the strategy. Man knows when to quit. Man knows when, the vibe is not it. Man knows when the vibe is not vibing. You know what I'm saying? Dude knows when the vibe is not vibing, chat. You got to know. As a man, you got to know. I'm going to emphasize it. You got to know. When it ain't vibing, when you feel like the energy ain't matching, don't be afraid to walk. You know what I'm saying? Put down $50 for the food and drink and get the fuck out of there. Save yourself the fucking waste of time. It's $50. I'd rather spend $50 than spend an extra 50 minutes, Time is worth everything. Money comes and goes, but time, that's absolute. You understand? There's only so much of it. Money is infinite. You can always make more money. Can't get more time. Big W, AJ. Thank you, Arf. I know Giga's tough, but seems Kevin is a co-main event to get the KO. At the very least, I think he gets a decision win. I got him getting it done. Exactly. Hill took his ball and he went home. Smart. Magna wins via Toon Force. I think that doesn't work against Ukrainian fighters. I think the Ukrainian will be the Magni Kryptonite. Neomagany. You know, it's actually pronounced Neomagany, but he changed it to Magni. Nilmahagany. Wish I could comment pictures on the live, AJ, on the TV in the middle of the lake is so dope. First, I'm having a TV out here. Give us a Connor versus Chandler breakdown if Connor looks good on the scale. Jordan Harper, because you're ice fishing with me on the TV, of course I'll bless you with that breakdown. Here's what'll happen. Conor McGregor in shape will find his range in round one. Chandler will throw some big shots, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Chandler has a couple of moments. Backing McGregor up, right? Looking to blitz. But Conor's timing will eventually be found. Maybe McGregor gets taken down, but gets back up to his feet. Chandler has too many defensive holes in his stand-up arsenal. McGregor will knock him out with a straight, and it will be game, set, match. Chandler is way too hittable. Like, Chandler is a level below McGregor. I don't give a fuck. If McGregor's in shape, he dog walks a mid Michael Chandler, dude. Come on. Mahogany, Jay. Exactly. Neil Mahogany. Favorite two-leg round one finish parlay? You could go Asplund round one finish. Ballsy, but possible. Oleksiejczuk round one finish. AJ, you got to see one time Perez spread in the legs. Oh, shit. Perez spreading them nice and wide for the fucking fans. Listen, I hope she's making bread. I am saying I'd pick Conor over Chandler if they actually fight. Yeah. Absolutely. I'd pick Conor McGregor by KO. I still believe in the Mystic Mac. I still believe. I'm not saying he's a world champ, but in that fight, yeah. I picked Chandler before. Well, my mind has changed. I don't know what I was on if I picked Chandler. So I was not sober, Jay, when you asked me. Yeah, I'm doing the weigh-in recap. When have I ever not done a weigh-in recap? I've done a weigh-in recap before a wedding that I was a fucking groomsman in. Yes, I'm doing the weigh-in recap. I was on the Ripskis, bro. It doesn't count. Well, chat, you guys weren't lying about Eileen Perez, bro. It comes right up on fucking Google. Jesus. Asia, you're not doing the video you do every single week? Exactly. Come on. Sorry, I should have asked, when are you doing it? It won't be live. It'll be pre-recorded. It'll be right after this stream. I'm going to record it. Your favorite fight to end in a draw? The first two fights of the night? Not sure what else to bet there. Favorite fight to end in a draw? I don't like those end in a draw bets, dude. Give me a safe parlay to bet my house and kids on. None. That's funny as fuck, Brendo. Your favorite fight to end in a draw? The first two fights of the night? Not sure what else to bet there. That's wild, bro. How do I like my coffee? Let's put me some cream, no sugar. Espresso's good too, but I just do the regular coffee. Robertson, the parlay buster. Means keep the lady off the parlay. You won't be busted either way. You know? These fight cards feel very coin flippy to me. Yeah, this is a dangerous card. This feels like one of the more coin flippy cards of the year. I got to decide if I'm really going to stick with these short notice fill-in savages. I want to, though. I don't know if it's the move. The short notice fill-in savages, bro. Robertson going to look good. If she gets on top, she'll thrive. But if she doesn't, she's done for. I like the underdog against King Green, just not against Brito. I see it. Yeah, I get it. Gibson, I know he got dropped by a jab. He got caught clean by Tokov against a scary fucking Russian in his prime, though. You know? He didn't get dropped by Bobby Green. A wash Bobby Green. That's the truth. Bobby's past it. Lance Gibson Jr. is what I would call more of a ballsy bet. It's possible. But it's definitely more on the ballsy side. Melky by sub, do you think it's possible? Of course it's possible. Melky's got a good sub game. But, note that Charriere, very difficult to finish. KZ. Put chicken wing sauce on the side, bro. He's being annoying. Thank you, bro. Am I still on Thompson? I'm like really internally twisted because I'm like, am I getting overhyped about a prospect that looks good? But also, I'm like, Brito is not that fucking good. But then it's like, UFC debut. Kid has never fought anybody good. But on the flip side, the kid is confident as fuck. He did beat Lahian Douglas. He looked amazing on the scales. I think Lahian Douglas is a good ass striker. Brito was preparing for a grappler. Now he's got, for a kickboxer. Now he's got a guy that can grapple. Hey, W Mystic MMA. I hope you have the best weekend, dude. Yeah, exactly. It's Mr. Pibb. He's an OG pain in the ass, bro. Melky does have the long limbs that could find the sub, but yeah, the defense is normally pretty good on the other side. Lance Gibson is live because he's in his fucking prime, dude. It's like, how am I going to pick? Artem made YouTube. I was listening, and he said you're a major inspiration. Hey, thanks, man. I always shout out Artem for that, man. It's very nice of him to say that. Artem's, he's a kind dude. He was always in the chat, early on in the MMA YouTube game. Connor Mary D, finally. Jesus, maybe he won't be cheating no more. Out of 5 or out of 10, Brendo? What scale do you want? I think Lance Gibson is live to win. 5. Yeah, dude. I don't be honest. Like, I don't even read it when he sends. They just know it's crap. Like, it's not like he's asking stuff that actually has much validity to chat, so it throws everything off. Most confident pick. I like Vallejos, Oleksiejczuk, Amasov, those 3. It was all right. I mean, I wasn't really. Lance Gibson's power. Can you put Green down? That I'm not 100% certain of. He's a precise technician, though. But, you know, if he catches him, he can put him down. If he catches him, he can definitely put him down. That green chin's worrisome. He's so hittable, dude. Like, Lance could end up throwing a head kick and knock his ass up. Not to bring up Hill Joanna thing again, but realistically, if a woman who's a legitimate professional fighter attacked your lady, are you on trash or does your girl got to scrap it out? Bro, even if she's not a pro fighter, it's just you got to step in. At the end of the day, it's survival of the families, bro. That's it. I don't give a fuck. My opinion, I don't care. You're not going to let your girl get her ass whooped, bro. I'm not saying you got to necessarily rock the shit out of some chick, but at the very least, you got to neutralize the threat. If it's Joanna, though, you got to knock her ass out. You know, at the end of the day, protect your fucking keep, man. People are out of line, don't matter gender or not. Obviously, you know, you prefer not to have to hit anybody. But I fully understand why Jamal Hill said what he said. It's hard to pick between sub or KO, which is Gibson's strong suit. I mean, he's a tactical fighter with a good takedown game. He's got decent kickboxing, but I'd favor the chance of, you know, submission threat, but, you know, not like Bobby Green easy to sub. We might both be lumped the yards a couple. Exactly. It's like savages. W take, bro. Exactly. It's the realest take, man. It's interesting, bro. I saw this video of this dude attacking this girl with a knife. And what does the fucking boyfriend do? He runs. He runs away. He's like standing back in cowardice. You know, it's a cowardly time. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I think there's any chance this week's main event steals the title shot. Um, the UFC seems pretty hell bent on Tyra, but I would say if Kape wins by knockout, I mean, come on. Hill was more or less saying that to prevent Joanna from doing anything in the future. His girl will be at the PI. He doesn't want her getting jumped in the locker room. Exactly. Exactly. I completely agree. I think totally fair. Dude, it was an insane video on X. I was like, that is the most cowardice thing I've ever seen. Biggest cowardice scene was the dad that gave the ball away, made the Philadelphia baseball woman famous. You know, in the end, it worked out because the team blessed them with like a whole fucking kid. But I would have said, get the fuck out my face, bitch. I said, what do you want to fucking do? You know? Hey, White Flock, don't blame the beef on me, dude. Don't blame it on me, White Flock. One sided, it ain't mine. Horiguchi's probably going to need one more. So they might do Cop Horiguchi or Royval Horiguchi. Burns Malott. Burns is past it, bro, but he's a threat. But I do think Malott wins. Yeah. Well, not everybody is like comfortable in confrontation, to be fair. Unless you've been in a few fights, you know. If you've never been in a fight before, bro, your anxiety will get the best of you. Doesn't mean you're not going to get nervous, but that's how it works. But you know what? The team blessed the fucking kid, so it is what it is. If Lewis wins this fight against Waldo, you think he fights for the title? His next fight? If Derek Lewis knocks out, where's Waldo? You have to go for that. I was supposed to collab with him at one point, lucrative James, but I don't know, it just never worked out in timing, and it just never came together. But we follow each other on X, man. He's a chill dude. Waldo too slick. Waldo's a bad motherfucker. Derek Lewis, though, is the touch of death, man. What's next for old T-Ferg? You gonna fight every other YouTube streamer again? Let's get him against Jake Paul. Dog, Jake Paul does bad things to him. I seen XQC say if someone broke into his house, if his girl had more training with a weapon, she's defending the house, not him. Well, he's got to up his training then. I'm thinking Waldo's chin might be it as well. T. Woodley dropped another song. Damn, bro. Woodley really dreaming of his rap career. I got to tell Finch to stop picking all his buddies. Listen, man. He's got to pick who he's got to pick. It's an unfortunate thing being involved with fighters is it at times clouds your vision, but you can't let it when you're doing content spaces like this. You know, you have to just choose to go forth with who you think is going to win, not about friendship. Chat, we're at 58 likes. Let's get 60 likes up in here. We're 2 away from 60. Make sure you hit the like button. Have my fight picks ever cost me an interview or relationship? Nope. They won't. Dude, I've picked against guys that have come on the show several times. It's part of the show. Doesn't make a difference. Willie used to walk out to a Christian rap song, hasn't won a fight since he changed his music. See, that was the mistake, man. You think Jake Paul has a chance? Are you all into your boy AJ? Jake Paul certainly got a chance, bro. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't necessarily a 100% authentic fight. Help me decide where to bet 5 units. Vallejos, Almasov, or Vallejos Oleksiejczuk. Let's go Vallejos Oleksiejczuk like savages, Caleb. As long as you're respectful about it, not calling the person trash, saying negative things about that, but more positive about the opponent, it's fine. I feel like that's the way that I would phrase it if one of my buddies was getting picked against by me. You know? Insider trading, you hear things, but it doesn't mean it's all true. It doesn't mean it's all true. You know? If Jake Paul wins, it's got to be Usyk next. Yeah. It is going to be. If Jake Paul goes out and wins, he's fighting for the world heavyweight title or he's fighting Tyson Fury. That's what he had said he wants. If AJ can knock out Francis, then he should be able to find a much smaller Jake Paul's chin. Exactly. He should. Should. But I don't know. Something might be rigged in that fight. I like Giga too, but let's keep it real. Does he have a chance against Vallejos? Vallejos a prime savage? No. Exactly, bro. Have a good one, Mystic MMA. Exactly, bro. I think that the truth of it all is Giga is good, but the Onama fight showed me he's past his prime. I low-key want Jake to win so all the boomers can cry rigged. I'd get a fucking laugh out of it. Doesn't affect me if he wins, so good luck to Jake Paul. You think being friends with a UFC fighter actively on the roster gives you an advantage? Maybe slight. Maybe. For certain fights. Inside info on the camp and stuff, but I don't know. Can also cloud your vision, though, to favor people that they favor because of rumors that you're hearing. Most exciting weight division? I feel like it's welterweight. I have some wild picks on occasion, too, but picking a guy who was out of his prime because you know him personally isn't the move. When Giga was in his prime, I'm assuming that's what you're referring to, I understand the pick. I mean, kickboxing is world class, but Vallejos, he's a good prospect. They're not giving him this fight to lose, let me tell you. Benefit the over seems way too risky. Kevin Moneyline for parlays seems to be the way to go. That's what I think, too. I feel like Vallejos is overhyped. Minus run is pretty wild, maybe minus 150, but I can see it. G's plus 3.5. Giga's at plus 100 is live. Listen, Giga might nab around. You're no longer on Gibson. What happened, Braden? What shifted you off your Canadian boy? What shifted you away from him? What pushed you to the other side? What made you say no more? What was the feeling inside? Or how do we feel about UFC BJJ botting views? Dude, I will say I'm watching Brito Gomez in front of me right now. Brito is a fucking wild man. Brito's probably the worst guy to make a short notice UFC debut against because he's pressure focused. Dude, I'm watching this Brito and Gomez fight, and I'm like thinking to myself, dude, did Brito really lose this fight? No. Lost the decision, but he did not lose. Yeah, exactly. He did not lose this fight. But he's dog walking him. I think I might be fumbling the bag if I pick towards the side of Thompson, dude. Like Brito is gonna give this kid everything he can handle as far as pressure. The kid's good though. The kid's blue chip, but Brito is class, man. And he's a fucking wild slugger. Brito rips the leg kicks, bro. Fuck. Loves that overhand right. Think Brito finishes the kid in round one. I think the kid goes a little longer. The kid's good, man. I like Thompson a lot. Brito is a gangster, bro. He was one of my most confident picks against Melsick. So I don't know. The official prediction comes out on the Friday show. You know, the talk yesterday and earlier in the week, it's just talk. Like I'm looking at Brito's pressure though, and I'm like, shit. What is Thompson gonna do to counter it? Is he gonna try and wrestle? He might get caught in a choke. Thompson fought someone I know in the regionals a few months ago. He's good, but Brito might be too much right now. Who's the guy that you knew that he fought? I know he fought Shaheen Santana, who was an ex contender series guy that I used to fucking chat with on X. Good dude, actually. He was supposed to come on the channel. He ended up losing his fight, and then the interview never happened. But I wished him well. You should do that, Brendo. Thompson does have a Drew Dober chin. King Green fight. I'm still finding it out myself. The reason that I would pick Gibson is because he's in his prime. Reason to pick Green is you believe he's still got some more in him. Got some more factor. Hey, do it, Brendo. You should, bro. It'd be a bad move not to. You got this parlay: Brito, Robertson, Cronin, Gibson, all by KO. That's ballsy going all by KO, dude. Can I pick Green after two back-to-back knockouts? Well, one of them was a sub. He got put to sleep by Patty the Batty. To be fair, though, the guys he's losing to are elites, top 15 guys. Oh, look at Jersey Bro J in chat. at that. Does Teresa Bleda beat Horth? I think so. The green's chin is the biggest worry. Fully understand. I wanted to bring up something about Lance Gibson, actually. So, Lance Gibson, he's 9-1 with 4 KO wins. His last knockout win was actually an injury KO against a complete bum a year ago. Then before that, it was in 2021 in the second round in Bellator against a journeyman, Raymond Pina, who never fought again. He isn't the best. It's just we don't know what we get from Bobby, dude. We don't know what the fuck we get from Bobby Green. You know? We have no clue. What was I saying, chat? I lost my train of thought. Bobby Green's latest post, where is it? About that time, King Army, we back. Listen, he thinks he still got some thunder left. Does he? I don't know. Hey, happy anniversary to the side of Conor McGregor. I look at a young Jonah Hill. It's crazy. Bro changed his name to King. Has destroyed every fight since. It was a bad move. I agree. Married McGregor. Congrats to Married McGregor. You sticking with Green? Understood. 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 What Bobby's gonna show up, bro? You know, that's the issue. If it's prime Bobby Green, I'd be leaning towards him too. Is it the Bobby Green that beat the shit out of Jim Miller 2 years ago? You know, or is it a Bobby Green that's kind of lost the role? You know what I'll tell you? That hands low style at 39 tends to bite you in the ass. And like Bobby Green, the recent win too against Jim Miller, it was a fellow OG. It was Jim Miller at 40 years old. He knocked out Glassjaw Dawson back in 2023. Then before that, it's a fucking wash Tony Ferguson win. Then before that, it's a Nasrat win in 2022. I don't know, man. His wins have not been all that. He got married in the Vatican. That's fucking crazy. No, I don't think Magny has much of a chance. Hey, what's up, Naruto King? I appreciate you, my dog. Dude, I could not give a shit. There's always something to be said, man. What the fuck? Who cares? I appreciate you letting me know, man. But does that really change what I'm doing? I keep bringing thunder every single day, man. That's just how this game is, man. His chin is gone, only takes one shot. I know. I know. I know. Green's hands are always so low, but his head movement and footwork is still decent. He's still fast in his hands. Thing is, the reflex is slow once you hit that 37, 38, and 39 mark. You know? Floyd fought till 40, but he had a defensive stance. And it's boxing too. And Floyd, didn't have multiple knockout losses over recent years. Anyone say age doesn't work hard is an absolute mushroom. Hey, listen, I am the Merab Dvalishvili of MMA YouTube. It's the truth. I'm the Merab of this game. I am the Merab Dvalishvili. Chat, we're at 63 likes. I want to get the likes a little higher. We got over 100 watching. Let's get 75. I'd like to hit 100 likes on stream, man, if possible. So smash the like button for AJ the Machine Dvidashvili. Treat incoming for Baby J. I'm excited, Jersey Girl. AJ has the best vibe show around. Keep bringing the thunder. Hey, thank you, Arf. Man, y'all know I'm just fucking real. That's just the vibes. I think I resonate with a lot of the chat. You guys come here for the good energy. I don't go out of my way to complain about anybody else. I don't fucking talk about the, other content creators in a negative way. Why though? Why? Because genuinely, I don't give a fuck. Genuine no fucks to give. It doesn't take up space in my mind. I don't think of it. It wouldn't even cross my mind. You could say, bro, I like this channel. They work really hard. You know what I'd say? Yeah, fuck yeah. They should keep it up. Nasty Boy J. Call me Nasty Boy J, Braden K. I didn't see the story you put in the PropAholics comments. I'll check right now. Let me look. Let's see. That's fucking funny, bro. AJ's video knocked out John Jones. Holy shit. Las Vegas was buzzing. Fans from all over the world filled the arena as AJ walked out wrapped in the Italian flag, focused and fierce. The commentators called him the YouTube technician. Across the cage stood John Jones, calm and intimidating, a fighter who had seen everything except AJ. The bell rang. Round one. Jones used his reach early, snapping kicks to the legs and body. AJ stayed patient, reading, adjusting, analyzing, just like he did on YouTube. Every second he was gathering data. Round two, AJ starts letting his hands go. Crisp combos, sharp counters. He slipped Jones's elbow, fired back with heavy hooks that surprised even the champ. Jones clinched, tried to smother him against the cage, but AJ fought out with beautiful underhooks, earning the crowd's respect. Round three, it was the moment that defined his career. Jones shot for a takedown. AJ saw the level change instantly. He exploded upward, a perfectly timed flying knee. His knee connected flush under the chin. Jones' body went stiff. The crowd gasped and then erupted in chaos. Jones collapsed. The ref dove in. Fight over. AJ DeVito has just knocked out John Jones with one of the cleanest flying knees ever thrown in a fictional fight. Shout out to Beans Vault. That's funny as shit. Oh, man. W, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's amazing. Exactly. I know. I don't care, Brendo. Come on. They can't keep me down, lad. AJ look even more Jewish, Weird Al Yankovic with this style, and it's dope. Thank you, Connor Spear. I'm glad that you like it. I'm bringing the thunder, man. That was funny, Beans Vault. Yeah, I wish I could, Brendo, but he won't. Thoughts on the parlay? Amasov finish, Oleksiejczuk money line, and Vallejos money line. Pretty likely, I'd say. He's shy, Jay. That's why. Brother PFL picks. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Saying Jay after everything needs to be left in 2025. I'm giving you a 5-minute timeout for saying that. Go sit in timeout, Jay Kumar. Everybody, timeout, Jay for Kumar. Give an L Kumar, Jay. What a letdown. Come on, Kumar. Harold and Kumar was not, the best movie of all time that you did. But I'm not here talking shit about your mediocre performance in that film, Kumar. You know, I'm not shitting about how bad you did. He is, bro. I don't know what's up his ass. Where did I buy the hat? I was gifted this hat actually by my grandfather. Dead serious too, no jokes. This was a gift. It feels like Alex thinks he's better than us. Too cool. He's actually probably too nervous. I saw that he did Mad Mardigan. It always blew my mind. Supposedly he hooked up with Barack Obama. Supposed. That's what they said. That's what the rumor mill had it. And I don't know. You think you're fucking better than me, Alex? I tore my ACL in my backyard. It was one of the best moments in channel history. Would he do a show with me? It's pre-recorded maybe, but not live. And I like doing the live shows. Happy early Hanukkah, AJ. Go celebrate. Hey, Shabbat Shalom. Happy Hanukkah, bro. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, you're right, Casey. For you, that was terrible. For us, it was a classic moment. Yeah, Casey swinging hammers with the destroyed ACL is just the definition of badassery, man. Yeah, that was Casey. He got up, though. He got up like a fucking champion. We need ACLZ to do a spinning back kick in 2026. Low key needs to happen. Whenever he's ready, he'll bring it back. Dude, I forget what stream it was. It was a Thursday stream. I got to start bringing members on more. I know. There were some funny ass moments. I'm going to bring that fucking back, dude. PropAholics be taking up the time, man. Might have to fucking cut PropAholics parlay section and just bring guests on at the end. Like that might be more the vibe anyways. Fuck the parlay section. I'd bring you on, Brenda. I'll give you a chance. 76 likes, chat. Let's get 86 likes up in here. I'd like to close out the show with 100 likes, so run that shit up. I was at work when you did that. I stopped doing what I was doing and showed everyone I was working with. I had to do a double take. I did that snowboarding before. I know your pain. Fuck. KZ. KZ's worldwide famous from that. Almeida train with Alex. I still think he's getting knocked out. Listen, you're Make-A-Wish Brendo, okay? AJ, please wake up, my bro. Crispin, he's sleeping. Connor Spear, put the phone to his ear right now. I will start doing that Hunty Wunty. That sounds better than doing the parlay section. I'll add that in. 2026. Put it to his ear right now, Connor Spear. I'll do it. Wake up, Crispin. Hopefully you turn the volume up. Wake the hell up, man. Big Age, how you doing today? Feeling good, Swerve. How you doing? Feeling swerve-tastic up in here, my friend. Feeling like a certified champion, to be honest with you. No, I'd be excited, Brendo. Sorry. I'll do it again. Ready? Brendo, I'm so excited to have you on. Yes, please. Finally, man, we get to chat face to face with Brendo J. Woo! Is that better? Do I watch any other sports? Not really. Very UFC, MMA centric. I stick to what I like. I stick to what I like to watch, bro. I like to watch UFC. Always have. I used to always enjoy MMA outside the UFC. I must add, I really enjoyed as a kid Bellator and Strikeforce, but I don't know. I feel like both organizations have kind of just fucking fallen from grace. That's the truth of it, man. Dude, I'm watching Isaac Thompson some more. I like his stance switches, dude. Sorry, Jay, you good, Kumar. I don't take things personally. What do you think of Moreno Almabayev announced quick turnaround for Assassin Baby? He didn't take too much damage against Tyra, so it makes sense. Yeah, and same with Almabayev, with Perez. So yeah, I think the quick turnaround makes sense. Dude, watching Isaac Thompson, I'm watching his loss to Shaheen Santana. I think Brito's gonna walk him down. Oh shit. Yeah, best case for external MMA is if someone buys PFL and runs it properly. Bingo, exactly. Maybe I could do it. He woke up in a panic state. A W, Connor Spear. Pulev versus Gaziev match. Any chance? The boxing match? I didn't even know that was on. Biggest locks of the week? I feel like Vallejos, Oleksiejczuk. I start with not streaming empty cage for 50 minutes. That's a good strategy. Like having, banter between people on the analyst desk is a good idea. They just don't know what they're doing, man. Dude, Thompson's a tough kid, but he got his back taken by Santana a good amount. That Santana fight's too fucking close, man. Way too close. Way, way, way too close. Way too close for comfort, Jay. Oh my God, I have a surprise, chat. I got blessed with a drink. Wow. Nails look fabulous. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 10 out of 10. 20 out of 10. Thank you, Jersey girl. Look at that, chat. I did not expect it. I got gingerbread chai. I don't think I've ever had this before. Wow, I feel classy right now. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Jersey girl. Love you. You're the best. Wow. People forget, man, Oscar was getting dog walking the feet by Perez for 2 rounds until Perez stuck his neck into a ghillie, which sadly ruined Big AJ's going distance. But yeah, Swerve, the over fucking failed there. Hey, love you, Jersey girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Damn. Yeah, PFL doesn't know what they're doing. Little treat for Santa J for paying for the nails. Call me nothing but the best, Jay. That's the truth. Nothing better than Big J. Chad, I really want 100 likes during this stream. What is it going to take to hit 100 likes? We're at 79. If we hit 100 likes in the next 5 minutes, I'd be very happy. So make sure you guys run the likes up crazy. We can pull it off. We have the live viewers. Y'all just got to hit the like button. If you're sitting in the room with somebody else, grab their phone and hit the like button. Wow. Wow. Brendo's channel, it's not Brendo Calrissian. It's Brendan Ironside. He's going for the pro wrestler edge. It did get jinxed. You're right, Arf. Jersey girl trying to bulk up AJ. First with a cookie and brownie of the day, and now with Starbucks. She's trying to create thick J. Well, she knows January is cutting J. It's always my dream to move to Florida. It's cold as fucking Canada. Florida's cool, but the north is nice too. Bulk J is savage J. I feel strong as an ox, bro. You love Thicky J. It's funny as fuck, Jersey girl. I'll do another cut J soon. Hey, you also love Thicky J. Holy shit. BBLJ is crazy, Bluetooth. Man, you got to become a snowbird, White Flock. Get yourself a little fucking online job. 6 months out of the year, you live in Florida. That's it. Makes you feel better. I faded you that week. Took Asu inside distance. Great job. So, Arf, I'm glad you won at least. Mukbang bulk session stream would be fucking hilarious, dude. Who looks more bloated at the end of it? You do have an online job, so White Flock, get that fucking US visa. Bro, you got to get out of Canada anyways, man. Get yourself to the US of A. Eat like degenerates for an hour. Ever met a fan in real life? One subscriber I met, strictly boxing. I met him. Dude, just go to fucking South Carolina. Snakes and gators, a lot less than you think. You would think they're around at every corner, but it's not really like that. It's not like that. I second what KZ said. Don't move to Orlando. It's trash. Orlando's mid, bro. Orlando is mid. I never even like visiting Orlando. It's just not the vibes. You know what? Take it back. I don't mind going with my buddies, but I don't really like being there too long. I've wrestled a gator once. I didn't actually wrestle. I did sit on an alligator one time, but I had its mouth taped shut. Orlando mid. It's just like you don't have the Florida tropical vibe. Kind of just feels like a little bit like a mid city. Tampa. Well, Tampa's where I live. I would say it's pretty nice. It has, good downtown spots. You got pretty good restaurants. It's not fucking New York. It's not, New Jersey. But it's cool. It's not, it's not bad. It's not Vegas. It's not Cap, but it's nice. I like Vegas a lot, bro. Royval by sub 40x on verdict, and I'm tempted. I can maybe see Kape getting gas around 4 or 5, shooting a terrible takedown. Royval sprawling and latching a Gilead Dar. Thoughts? For the fucking degen odds, I say good luck. Nah, I never been to Texas though. My exes all live there. What is the most Florida man shit I've ever done? Probably swimming in a fucking lake, dude. Run the favorite me on UFC 5? I will. December 23rd, Santa Claus fights all his subscribers on UFC 5 Live. Come fight Santa Claus, Jay. I guess I don't do that much Florida man shit. Vallejos Cesare Costa plus 3.5. It's live. It's verified. It's verified and it's live, bro. I'm definitely gonna come to Toronto, bro. It's like New York City with less crack addicts and crime. That sounds pretty good. My dad's from Toronto. I have to go visit. Best friend lives in Tampa. He likes everything except the homelessness. Yeah, because it's warm, there is a fuckload of homeless, dog. There's homeless in every city, though, man. I feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? What do we do with the homeless, bro? How about we just fucking open up an island in the middle of the fucking Atlantic? If you're homeless in America, we put you all on a ship and ship you all there. They'll supply all the fucking drugs and shit, and you just have them, drugged out, having fun over there on their own island, living free. Call it paradise, dude. That's it. Have one McDonald's on the island that's run by fucking robots. No police, and just let them do whatever they want to do and see what happens. Yeah, I didn't like Atlanta when I went. It was mid. Later, the reason she didn't fight in 2.5 years, consistent staph infection. AJ Stein is crazy. I bet Toronto's disgustingly cold right now. How wild would AJ's dad bod be? Dad bod, Jay. I'm gonna be in New York Sunday. I'll be in New York. If you're in New York, bro, maybe you'll bump into me. Big J in New York on Sunday. I'll be New Yorker, Jay. Walking around chilling up there. Shit, if that's a move, I might just fuck around and become homeless. Getting high and hitting McDonald's is what every Saturday looks like for me. Tell me the government will supply it. Listen, Swerve. We're in the process of getting the island approved, and you can definitely visit. If AJ's in New York, we have to call it Jew York. Is crazy. Jew York, Jay. Jersey girl cracking me up. I do like Dave's hot chicken, Jay. It's pretty good. Home Alone 2, AJ Lost in New York. Sounds like a fucking classic film. Yeah, I'll definitely do some lives from the road. I'm probably gonna try a mobile live stream. I've never done one before, but I've always wanted to try going live on the phone. Good morning. Hey, for me, it's fucking midday, but good afternoon, bro. 240. Fuck that. Hibernation. Thank you for 99 cents, buddy. I'm getting offended by these Canadians saying Vancouver is better than Toronto. I've never been to either, so I have no fucking opinion. I have no opinion nor idea. Is it possible to stream footage off a camera so you can still use the phone for chat? I mean, bro, I'll still be able to see the chat. Like the YouTube mobile feature has it. I'll still have my laptop too. Like I'm not going with nothing. I'm gonna bring my setup to do videos there if there's anything going on. Probably do a quick Jake Paul breakdown on the road, quick live stream, something like that. Maybe I'll do like an hour live. Hey, thank you for another 99 cents hybrid. Everyone made weight useless. And thank you for saying nice shirt, because this shirt got shat on in the beginning of the stream. I don't know. Joshua Van versus Tyra. That's kind of the kryptonite fight. I like Joshua Van a lot. I thought that the Pantoja fight would give me my information I needed for the next one. Now I'm torn. I mean, I'm a Van's witness. Am I saying that I'm going to go against him? No. Damn, honest take by Kumar. Shirt is dope as hell. Thanks, bro. Thank you, bro. Toronto's everyone's scared to death that their homes are going to be invaded and cars robbed every night. It's peaceful over here. Is that intense in Toronto nowadays? Jesus. You wear button up pattern fits all summer. Well, you have swag. Book bang Jay right now? I can't, bro. I don't got it in me. We're at 92 likes. We're about to hit 100 like, Jay. That'll make my day, bro. If we hit 100 likes this stream, I'll be very happy. So make sure you guys hit the like button. Your car was stolen. A cop said that sucks. They didn't give you anything on it. What the fuck? What's up, Lock Shabazz? Cheers. Lock prop. Oleksiejczuk inside distance, maybe. I really like Oleksiejczuk. Cesare's the fucking dude. Cesare's the boy lad. I look like a mad tank of a thing. I'm a little mini tank right now. I was feeling lazy as fuck yesterday, and I did incline. I went up to 245. I got 7 reps feeling sleepy, so I was like, fuck it. I guess I am kind of a tank. I could probably incline at least 300. Nobody's scared in Toronto. It's just some Western Cope from Vancouver. We have the better hockey team and more going on. Shit. The Canadian hate is crazy. Bro, the drink, I'm going to honestly give it a solid 8.9 out of 10. Pretty good. It's not my typical go-to, but tasty. Joey Diaz on the channel, that'd be a fucking dream. Joey Diaz on the channel would be sick. That'd be like a movie, dude. Toronto's a complete dump and the hockey team in shambles. Oh, shit. AJ and Uncle Joey, that would be like the dream collab, I'd say. How you doing, Joey Diaz? Nice to meet you. Maybe when I have 100K, I can get it with Joey Diaz. I mean, I could reach out to Lee and see what he's got going on this next week. Maybe they want to do a show. So I don't know if you know my channel, but they don't do the star deaths anymore, so I'll be fine. I would not do it. Canadian beef over hockey teams must be hilarious for a Florida boy. It is. But I get it, though. I feel like you have a big enough channel, Lee might be a good contact. Maybe they do it. Look at the state of Asia. I'd be like, huh? Dude, if I was on Joey Diaz and Lee Syatt's show, that'd be a fucking dream. That would be special. How many decades do you think it takes for an Indian contender to make it to the top 15? We'll probably see it by 2030. Eventually, there's going to be somebody, dude. I saw that about Trump, Matt LePage, yeah. AJ coming to Toronto, not Vancouver, that makes Toronto superior. Oh, shit. I love the trash talk between the Canadians. This is great. He said his dad's from Toronto or he'd never be going, but... Oh, shit. City or country? I like the city, bro. I like both, but... I like visiting cities. I like laying low in the countryside. That's kind of my vibe. Magni or Almeida? Neither, I feel like. Neither. I can't believe he just said Joey Diaz is not that funny. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's insane, bro. I'm actually flabbergasted that you could say that with confidence. That's insane. That's a wild take, bro. Outlandish shit. Listen, chat. Oh, thank you for kidding, Kumar. Thank you. You think about starting a league called Power Bat, a spin off of Power Slap, but with a bat? Probably get a lot of views on the dark web. Listen, chat. I have a video to cook up. I am doing this week's weigh-in recap show right after this stream. Thank you, Nerd Young, for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Has Almeida ever been finished? Cesar Almeida has not yet, but he hasn't fought Cesar Oleksiejczuk. He hasn't fought that mean savage. You understand? He hasn't fought that mean savage animal. Okay? Congrats to Conor McGregor getting married. Chat, congrats to Conor McGregor. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Glad he finally did it after all his unfortunate affairs. Well, I hope you savages have enjoyed hanging out. I hope you savages have enjoyed watching the stream. I hope you savages would join me for the fight companion tomorrow. This is not, it for me for the year. If, you're new around here, I'm going to be live during the break. That second week of the break is when the content really upticks, Christmas week with the gaming stream. I'll be out of town next week, but I still got content I'll be doing, like I said. So keep it locked in on the channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button. If it's your first time here, subscribe, smash like, turn on post notification. All right. It's time for my video. I'm going to go record. I'll have the video out here momentarily in the next couple hours, and I'll talk to you all soon. All right. Love you, savages. Happy birthday to your little bro Quinn. All right, Michael Maloney. W chat, savages, you dirty animals. All right. Love you all. Peace, guys. Talking a little bit for the recap. Bye.